today is the finale for the magic story, for me to reach level 30 finally after all this time. It has taken a hell of a lot longer than expected. I did not expect it to be this long, but it is. So yeah, sorry about that. Like, really, in that small little bit of an intro, it already determined that I was away. Okay. But yeah, so this is going to be the final episode ever for him, probably. I may do like some missions on my own because a lot of them are repetitive now. And then when I get a little higher, because I'm not a member, I can't really get that high, but when I get a little bit higher and get a bit more styles, I will bring him back just to show you guys what he looks like. But yeah, but yeah, so anyway, yeah. Let's get this started. Yeah, sorry guys. I need to set up other things. And also, sorry, because I can't, until I make this live, I cannot set up what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, so this way, see, I don't have a system where I can like have the chat up on the side unless I do it on the screen here, and if I do it on the screen, it ends up, what do you call it, everyone can see your comments and things like that, and I know some people don't really like that, so I've gotten rid of it on the screen, but at least it is on the side. It's on the side for you guys. Like I've got it up on the laptop because I got the laptop linked to the PS4. I just can't record onto the laptop. It's not good enough yet. So yeah. Are we in Gotham? East End Police Station. Time to go see Fire, who is based on the, I've forgotten where she's from, but she's a goddess called Sol, spelled S-O-L, and she is literally identical to, well, basically identical to Fire, to this one, just not green.
You know about the OMAC virus? It infects regular people and turns them into cyborgs. Cyborgs who want to kill anyone with superpowers or skills. Anyone. Superman, Batman, me, you, all of us. We have to stop the OMACs before they spread.
Wow, it took them long enough. It used to say anyone with superpowers. It never used to say or skill. It used to just say anyone with superpowers. And the funny thing was, they mentioned Batman still back then. He doesn't have superpowers. He has gadgets and skill. Gadgets, skill, intellect. That's all he has. He has no superpowers. I know some people think that he does because of how
5,
intelligent he
4,
is.
3, 2, 1, go.
But he's not. He doesn't have superpowers. He's just as smart as anybody else who is clever. I mean, look at Edward Nygma. He's intelligent, but he has no superpowers.
5,
look at
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You look at someone who's smarter than Bruce Wayne, but a real life person, of course. You look at Stephen Hawking, the most intelligent man on the planet, and he's got no superpowers. But I mean, in the DC universe, well, there are plenty of intelligent people that have no superpowers. Nice. Now teleport back. There we go. Okay, so those are done. Have I come up here? I think I did, eh? Already been up here. Yep. I hear an exobite. For those of you that have never played before, an exobite, well actually I think those are exobits. Yeah. Exobits are used to make exobytes, which are basically, you blend these multiples of these into almost a DNA formation, which turns them into an exobyte. See? 8 exobits to reform an exobyte. And what you do is the different colors. So see how it says red socket? If you use a red one, or there are combination ones, like if you mix a yellow and a red, it makes, I think you can mix the yellow and red and it makes like a orangey, makes an orange exobyte. Well, an orange exobyte, if it goes in a red slot, it gives you the red slot bonus. If it goes in a yellow slot, it gives you a yellow slot bonus. Also, there is a purple exobyte, which is a mixture of red and blue, and if it goes in a red or blue socket like that, it will give a bonus of either one of those. If you put it in those, it will give you the 20. A purple one will give the red its 27 health, or the blue its weaponization rating and precision. Now, for some of you that don't know what weaponization rating is, what the weaponization rating is when you pick up an item like a car, or you pick up a box or anything like that and you throw it or you hit them with it. Whenever you hit somebody with like a car or anything like that, weaponization rating increases the damage of that. So the higher that is, the stronger you are. So if you're wanting to create an Incredible Hulk, go for weaponization and precision, because I mean he's brute strength. And also might. Like, you put a bit on might, but mainly focus on weaponization and precision, and that way you can like pick up a truck and throw it at people and like severely hurt them. Precision with Brawler, the most powerful hit in Brawler is if you, like on computer, it's tap left click, hold left click, hold left click. So he'll do a hook, then he'll come back with both hands, and then he'll spin around and do a backhand. That spinning backhand does the most damage out of any of the brawler hits. I've tested it all. As well, and so precision will increase that. Like I've got a character on the computer of Luke Cage, and I'm only level, I think I'm only up to 40 something CR or 50 CR, and his backhand can do, with my boost of attacks, because I use Neo Venom boost and my fire weapons. There's this ability that fire types have. I've made him a fire type, where it boosts up the power of your melee, and his backhand can do 1500. Now for a person as low as my guy is, that's a huge amount of damage. I mean, I can one-hit KO most PvE characters, except for bosses, of course, with that backhand. But, like, against other people, I went up against another person, not with PvP gear, with PvE gear, and I backhanded him, and it KO'd, it like almost KO'd him. It took off, I think it was, yeah, it was half his life, just over half of his health. I don't know what level he was probably actually lower than me, so that was kind of unfair on him. I think the guy that I faced that was the same level as me, I took off 1/3 of his health and one backhand.
Car bomb Carmine. Freelance agent hired out to numerous overseas operations. Trained in Europe.
Now, for me to face somebody my level and in one 3-hit combo to take off 1/3 of someone's health, that is really powerful. That is like incredibly powerful.
This is Batman.
Oh, this is the
OMAC virus is a deadly threat.
Nice.
But there is more.
So it's just this one and one more mission, and then we do the final story of Magic.
Now Rogue. It calls itself Brother Eye.
I kind of want to create an Incredible Hulk now that I've spoken about him.
07. I detect a threat. The Allfather in the sky. Heart of the OMAX. A satellite with almost unlimited nanotechnological superhuman engaged.
Because, yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Actually, yeah.
Now initiating defense sequences.
Actually, I know who I can make. Red Hulk. Make Red Hulk. Because then that way I can use fire.
You cannot stop us.
Or make my own and make a blue Hulk and make him ice. That would be kind of funny.
Now initiating defense sequences.
Hello. Sorry if I'm loud.
Initializing weakness detection. Why do you resist?
And how are we today?
High-level superhuman engaged. Weakness unknown.
There we go.
You cannot stop us.
Yeah. So that person got it as well.
High-level superhuman engaged. Damage threshold critical.
I'm
Nice.
so weak. Can you help me?
Okay, so there we go.
I detect a threat. Now initiating defense sequences.
That drone was yanking data on my superpowers and weaknesses.
High-level superhuman engaged. I detect a threat. Defense system recovery in progress.
Okay.
Why do you resist?
I need your help. Please.
Hi, Aaron Black.
Oh no! Thanks.
If you want to see yourself in a on YouTube, I've got a channel, and you're actually in my live stream right now.
In progress. Weakness unknown.
Okay, that person done that. You look pretty cool, by the way.
Thanks.
I detect a threat.
This is Batman. The OMAC virus is a deadly
I'm
threat.
only a fairly
there is
new
more.
YouTuber, but
The
yeah.
virus was unleashed by my own creation. The Brother MKI satellite. Now rogue, it calls itself Brother I. I believed it to be deactivated and destroyed. I must find why and how it has sprung to life. For now, I need you to destroy its spy drones and help any citizens it may be targeting.
Why do you resist?
This is Batman. The OMACs are attacking heroes and villains
Also,
gathered at Nightstone.
if you
Don't worry
guys-
about the villains for now. We'll need every last hand. The OMACs are armed with superpowers of their own, and they will quickly adapt to your attacks. Just
Also, if
remember,
you guys
there are
want
people
to
inside those shells that we may be able
design
to save.
a
Good
speedster
luck.
or anything, the only real decent attack to get is
Initiating defense
is this one.
sequences.
There's no point in going for the others, because then you just waste skill points. Because these skill points you use to put on like crit and things like that. Like you use these.
Thanks,
So
buddy.
the less you use on the speed, the more you can put it on these things. Now I reckon this, and then you have that, which adds on might, which increases the damage of your sprint. Oh, that guy just boosted off on me.
I'm from Wayne Biotech on behalf of the Gotham Public Health System. I can't
Oh.
get close enough.
And honest, ooh, that was Killer Frost. Yeah, honestly,
System
guys,
recovery in progress.
lightning is just so powerful if you know how to use it. This guy obviously may not. I'm not sure. Or if he does, it's just he's a little bit low at the moment. Because the thing he wants is a shield. He wants a shield, use his shield, and then use all his dots like chain lightning, add in the chain lightning like that one, and then have your, there's a Tesla ball, you need Tesla Ball and the Storm. If you have the Tesla Ball and the Storm, it's perfect. The only thing is, you don't use the Tesla Ball when you are near a boss, because if you use it on them, or if you use it on a character near them, they will attack you.
Weakness unknown.
There we go. Yeah, but yeah, you need like Tesla Ball, the Storm, Voltaic Bolt, I think it's called. It's probably one of your most powerful moves. And
oh no! Should have stayed in Metropolis. This is
oh crud! Oh crud! Watch out, man. Yeah, you literally have to just run.
Is it hot in here? Oh my god, or is it just me?
Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Really? Hopefully Aaron's okay.
Damage threshold critical.
You're okay? Sorry about that, I tried helping you with Killer Frost to make her chase me instead. But I couldn't get her. I think that is all of them.
This is Batman. The Omacs are attacking heroes and villains gathered at Night's
Bro,
Dawn.
why you
Don't worry
run away
about the villains
for?
for now. We'll need every last hand. The Omacs are armed with superpowers of their own, and they will quickly adapt to your attacks. Just remember, there are people inside those shells that we may be able to save. Good luck.
Okay. There we go.
Dispose of threat.
Only an electromagnetic
Yeah,
pulse can drive
dispose
the
of
OMAC
threat that way.
nanovirus out of its human host.
Okay.
I've had EMPs
There we go.
airdropped into the area. Activate those against the Omacs, then mark the survivors for quarantine. They'll need time and help to recover from Brother Eye's attack.
I had no control over myself.
Executive command. Live fire.
Ouch!
Yay.
Ah!
There we go.
They turned.
I just agreed on that.
Authorized.
No, he passed. Okay.
You cannot stop us.
Really? Cannot stop you, I just did.
Defense system recovery in progress.
Okay. That is one thing about this game that I do find a little bit boring, is the fact that
Data 0 to live fire.
it is kind of
Monitor and curtail
repetitive.
activity. OMAC Directive 2. Ensure continued existence of Brother Eye satellite.
I think that's possibly why I got bored of WoW. It's just because, I mean, everybody's all about WoW and thought it was the best thing ever. Well, they still do. I get personally bored of it. Not to mention they don't really care about their players, because I told them that my account was screwed up, and they didn't care. They well, they did care. They made out that they cared by fixing the problem. And
an electromagnetic pulse can drive the OMAC nanovirus out of its human host. I've had EMPs airdropped into the area. Activate those against the OMACs, then mark the survivors for quarantine. They'll need time and help to recover from Brother Eye's attack.
And then, oh, thanks Aaron Black for the party. I'm going to leave right now, and then I'll go
From
in.
an old data link to the satellite, it seems that part of it's hidden in Gotham's sewers, using the tunnels to send OMACs out into the city. It's resisting all my efforts to shut it down. You'll need to go in.
So yeah, anyway, what happened with WoW is I couldn't log in. It kept telling me that there was an error, no matter what I did.
Fire is inside, waiting for you with a device to convert the internal junction boxes into makeshift EMPs.
I could log in on the website, but for some reason I couldn't log in on the game. And I told them this, and they fixed it, and I tried it, and it worked. And they said there were a lot of people dealing with this problem. So I was like, oh, okay, so they will be putting in a permanent fix, hopefully. And about 2 weeks later, it kept doing it again. And I said, it's doing it again. And they said, oh, well, then we've done a fix and everything. If it's not working, that's not our problem, it's yours. And they never done anything about it. So basically all that money that I spent on the game got me nothing. They didn't want to support me whatsoever or help me out in any way. They just said it was my problem. So Blizzard are a bunch of douchebags. So I don't really play Blizzard games anymore. Anything owned by Blizzard I don't really play. I will play occasional games of theirs, but most of the time now I play the free version of WoW called Molten WoW, and I don't get it updated, obviously. But yeah,
How nice to
I like
see
playing
you
that
again.
version.
Try not to die on me, and I'll do the same for you. Here's Batman's device. Use it on the junction boxes to give the OMACs a shock. Need a moment?
So
Tell
yeah,
me when you're
I
ready.
literally
Go.
hate them. The game that I wish had taken off, just because I love its PvP and everything in it, is honestly, what do you call it?
Let's go! I'll
Is
take the lead and
Warhammer
show them
Age
some
of
real
Reckoning.
fireworks.
Warhammer Age of Reckoning was like
Hurry!
the best,
Use the EMP
but
at the
the
end of the
free
corridor.
version that I've played, there are a lot of missions that do not work, so hopefully they fix that. But the other thing is, the guys that are doing
Bastante.
the return,
The OMACs are blocking all my attacks. They're too strong.
it's all up to you, querida.
I have to turn back. It's all up to you, querida.
Yeah, the only thing is that the guys that are creating the private server, Return of Reckoning, trying to bring it back, one of them is a bit of a dweeb. Any bad mouthing you do of the game, saying that there is a lot of work to be, like, all I said was there is a lot of work to be done. There are so many missions that are not working. They are just focusing on PvP. They need to focus on PvE as well, and allow us to get the golden bags so that we can get the golden sets of armor, because that was the cool thing. You could do public quests and you'd walk into this area and do a public quest. Anybody could go in there and you basically compete against others to get the most points, and to get the most points you just had to do the missions, and whoever contributed the most damage and collection wise got the top marks. And it would roll and do that. And you used to get these massive bags in the real one that were yellow ones, and they would give you golden items, and if you collected the entire set of those golden items they would give you like bonus stats. They were the best sets of armor, and they were equal to the best sets of PvP armor. So it was cool. They made it so that a person who didn't love PvP could do PvE and still gain just as strong armor, and then if anybody tried to attack them they would be just as strong, even if that person focuses on PvP. That way it wasn't unfair. As well as another thing that I love over WoW is WoW, a level 85 or 90 or even 100 could come to the low areas like your level 30 or 20 area or 60 area, and they would come and one hit KO you, and then they would just camp your body so that you could never ever do anything, so that their friend could level up. And the thing is, even if you weren't going to attack them, they would attack you.
Mission protocol. Execute.
And kill you off. The good thing about Warhammer Age of Reckoning is that they made it like how it should be. They turned them into what they really truly are. Basically, they went up in tiers. There was a tier 1 was level 1 to 11. Tier 2 was you could go to tier 2 at level 11. The only thing is then you couldn't go back to tier 1.
For the OMAC project.
But like
deceased.
Level 1 to 11 was tier 1. Level 11 to 21 was tier 2. Level 21 to 31 tier 3, and level 31 to 40 was tier 4. And they were going to bring out a expansion. I think they did bring out an expansion which I never played because the game ended up dying off because WoW was still quite popular. And so yeah, what ended up happening there was yeah.
Disable sequence activated.
Okay. Yeah, what ended up happening there was they didn't end up doing that. But anyway, if anybody a tier above you, because one tier was quite a lot in that game. Like seriously higher. Just that one extra level with tier 2 gear would make you a fair amount stronger. Not terribly, but enough to kill you. So it was really horrible.
I have you now.
Like, there would be enough to kill you. But the thing is that
Data 1.
if a tier 2,
blank.
like what I'm meaning is the stats, they couldn't actually kill you. Because a tier 2, or like let's say a tier 2 attacks a tier 1 or a tier 3, any tier above you, whether it be 1 to 2 to 3 tiers above you, so if you're tier 1, if they are tier 2, 3 or 4, as soon as they go to attack you, you would take 0 damage and they would turn into a chicken. Now, the funny thing was, that was a good way to stop the high levels from attacking you, because it turned them into what they really were, chickens. I mean, to go and attack somebody that's lower than you, trying to make out that you are super powerful, just to torment a lower level, shows you're a lot weaker than you think. I mean, that's stuff that noobs do. Just because, I mean, you don't go and attack somebody who's way lower in these types of games. If you want to show your power, attack somebody higher. Attack somebody your own level. If you're maxed out. If you can take out somebody who is your own level, or take out somebody that is higher than you, that shows you're a good player. You are a good player.
Damage potential. Intruder has not been eliminated. You have entered the presence
you
of
go up against somebody lower than you? Nah, that's newbie. But yeah, they would get turned into a chicken, and then you could torment them, and they hated it because when they got turned into a chicken, they stayed a chicken until they died. Basically, if they came to your area, which they can, if they came to your area to attack you and kill you off, they would turn into a chicken, and then once they turned into a chicken, you could literally just follow them around, making fun of them. But then they would go and get killed by their own. They would go and get killed by their own people.
Cannot stop us. Defense system recovery.
Oh, not own people, sorry. By my people. They would go and get killed off by, like, if you're a good person, they would get killed off by the good guards. If they were a bad person, they would get, yeah, if they were a good person, they would get attacked by the Chaos Guards. If they were a bad person, then they would get attacked by the good guards and things, just depending on which side you choose. And it was a match between Order and Chaos, like how WoW has the Order and the Alliance and the Horde. Okay, there's a bug here, I've got to be careful not to get hit by a missile while doing that, because sometimes if you get hit by a missile at that point, it takes off all your health, no matter if you have a shield on or not. But yeah, like, ooh, no.
Stage 2 defenses initiated. Electric floor charging complete.
Oh, come on.
Defense system recovery in progress. You cannot stop us.
Now it goes.
Damage threshold critical. Weakness unknown.
Okay.
Stop us. Defense system recovery in progress.
Okay, so yeah. If they, another good thing was actually to go in their area, like, oh really, robot? My own robot was stopping me from doing anything. If you went to their area or close to their area and faced them, it would come in handy as well if you went in there, like, not so much their base, but close to them. It would be good as well. That was another thing as well, is if you face them in your area, kill them off where they are far away from your base, and what that does is they then have nobody who will kill them, because it is all their allies, because a good person's enemies is obviously the order and, I think it was order and destruction actually. Yeah, destruction. If you were them, then yeah, if you were order, most of your enemies would be destruction, so if you killed them near one of those areas, none of the characters would attack them, and then you could torment them for quite a long time, because the thing is, you can easily one-hit KO them when they become a chicken.
Brother, our personal defense is ready.
So, if they were level 40 and they went to go and attack you, they've been turned into a chicken, and you can literally just follow them, laughing at them the whole time,
data bleed,
cracking up laughing, and they can't do anything about it. All they can do is run around like a chicken. And you could literally torment them. It was...
engaging synapses.
It was really funny.
Combat file. Frost subsystem re-initiating attack protocol.
Yeah, it was super funny.
Impact registered. Countermeasures engaged.
There we go.
Activating fission mass. Loading new combat file. Fusion system.
Have a nice day.
That's that mission done. But yeah, and it was so funny. I used to love it.
Of civilizations.
I'll keep quiet.
Planets like Krypton, an advanced society, ancient data. Once the samples are taken, of course, there is no further need for what remains. It is expendable. Inevitably, the same fate awaits the planet Earth, a primitive little orb. The Earth continues to defy me. Heroes and villains alike stand against me. Its champions smash my minions and crush my allies. But this is of little concern. But now it ends. For now I, in turn, will take their own deadliest technology and use it against them. For no technology can withstand Brainiac.
Okay, what I find really funny there is the fact that Krypton lost to Brainiac. They got obliterated, yet a lot of them were around the same power as Superman. They were all quite powerful. And Brainiac defeated them. Yet our planet only has Superman and a bunch of other heroes. Not an entire race. Not an entire planet. And yet we are able to fight them off, and Krypton couldn't. It makes me think, were the Kryptonians just arrogant and thought, well, we're this powerful, so we don't actually need to worry? Or are they trying to make out that us humans are more powerful mentally than Kryptonians? The thing is, Kryptonians have technology that we can't even understand, so kinda screws up everything, which I kind of find funny. But yeah, I thought Age of Reckoning was a great game, and when high levels came and attacked you, it was just so funny when they got turned into a chicken, and all you could hear was them going walking around, even when you attacked. Even not attacked.
With Brother Eye out of commission, we can take out the remaining OMACs and stop the spread of their virus. Funny, the OMAC virus was actually derived from a different future Brainiac. I wonder... No, I can't think about it. It would really be the end.
Yeah, it was quite funny because they would... yeah, just because they would attack you and then get turned into a chicken, and even when they attacked, they would do the chook sounds and things like that, so it made it so much fun to torment these higher levels who thought, oh yeah, we'll go and attack you, until they realised that that happened. And once they realised that happened, some people would actually be stupid enough to still try and see if they could attack you and get away with it. Which was actually really, really funny.
Experiment 504. The rostral anterior cingulate cortex gives us some semblance of control over our fear.
It was really, really funny that they would even try it. And so, basically, once they had tried it and got turned into a chook, yeah, you just torment the crap out of them. So, it basically went the opposite of, wow, how the high levels used to torment the lower levels.
It's the hero who blinded Brother Eye. I'm glad you survived. And so will others now, thanks to you.
So yeah, you get tormented by the higher levels and they would just camp your body. And that's fine. You could torment them while they were still alive as chickens. And it was lower levels tormenting the higher. And then you could kill them off. And that made it so good.
And is raising spirits of the angry dead in Midtown. You must speak to Dr. Fate immediately. He's waiting for you at the Midtown Metropolis Police Station.
Basically, when you attacked the Batman.
Anything in particular you're interested in purchasing today?
Basically, when you attacked them... Oh yeah, there's new time capsules. You get Kryptonian ore and things like that. Basically, in Warhammer Age of Reckoning, you could survive anywhere, and it was basically that you would protect yourself. They would protect you so that you couldn't get killed off until you were of the same tier where you stood more of a chance. So that made it much better. Like, yeah, sure, there were still 9 levels in it, and that's quite a lot, and there is a high chance that you would... Oh, well, not a high chance, but a decent chance where you would still die from them. Yeah. I found one of my favourites was the Zealot. He used to hold a dagger and a skull, and he attacks people and heals himself. And so that came in handy. Midtown. Okay, this is the final one. Yeah, so that would come in handy because he could attack them and heal himself. And on the good side, there was a... what do you call it? On the good side, the equivalent of a zealot was... there were 2 healers on each side.
We need all the aid we can gather. The Spectre, the spirit of God's vengeance, has launched an attack on downtown Metropolis. He has raised spirits of the vengeful dead to judge and execute humanity.
Need any merchandise to help with your everyday battle for freedom, truth, and justice?
Magic, so we will start to heal this wound.
I find it funny how he says
Welcome
God.
to the battle. We need warriors of your caliber for this threat.
Really, Wonder Woman.
The Spectre has the power of God's vengeance to judge guilty souls, but here he has lost all mercy. I fear Circe's foul touch has turned the Spectre completely mad.
Shut up, Wonder Woman.
Bring peace to these spirits.
I find it kind of funny that he says God's God talking about just one God when he believes in the power of multiple gods. I mean, he calls upon the power of Ra and Horus. I mean, the Ankh is the symbol of rebirth, which Horus is the only one that can do that. He can bring back the dead because he has a contract with Anubis. And then, yeah, he's, well, not exactly a contract, but he has the power to be able to bring back people from the dead. It's his own special power, and Anubis doesn't really like that, obviously, because he is the god of the dead. But still, yeah.
Souls are vulnerable to all kinds of evil
honestly,
when
guys,
separated from their bodies.
the best game I've ever played for PvP is Age of Reckoning. It kind of reminds me of a cross between
humanity, and they think life itself is a crime. Destroy them and guide their astral victims back to their bodies. But beware the Reapers. We will need a special power to banish them.
they're kind of a cross between, it's kind of a cross between Guild Wars and World of Warcraft. And I think World of Warcraft stole their idea for PvP, because PvP never used to be the way that it is now and well, like where you capture bases and things like that. Before it used to just be capture the flag or see who could kill the most when it initially came out, and then they brought in another PvP one. I can't remember what it was. There was another PvP thing that they brought in. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. And then Age of Reckoning brought out their one and had their version of PvP where you captured bases and tried to hold them, and it was but except for their one was a public one. You could just walk in, you don't have to wait for no queues or anything, whereas WoW you still do. And then WoW suddenly brought out the ones where you have to collect a base. Sorry guys, I'll be right back, I just need to get a drink of water. And I'm back. But yeah, I just wish that World of Warcraft wasn't taking off when it came out, because that would have made a great game.
This is wrath, mortal. A life ended too soon. A pilot with a sense of redemption. A police officer caught in the fires of corruption. All these and more the Spectre has been.
Oh, crud.
I feel like myself again.
That guy was trying to race me.
Please, stop!
Damn it, I keep forgetting that. That's the only stupid thing with this mission is that.
Run!
You could destroy these guys. Okay, good. But yeah, I think it would be quite a popular game still if it had.
It's like waking up from a nightmare. Thank you.
They're taken off. Because, yeah,
It's like waking
it was
up
way
from a
better than
nightmare.
WoW.
Thank
As well as I wish that, I wish that it was also remade by better people, not ones who get all pissy if you say that it's not a good one. They need to fix this and this and this. The thing is, if you tell them that they need to fix all these things, they should listen and be like, oh, okay, so you're saying there's a problem there and there and there? Yeah. Okay, yep, we will fix that as soon as we can. Not, oh, do you want me to kick you out? That's what he was saying. He was saying, do you want me to ban you?
It's like
Basically
waking up
trying to let the power go to his head. He was like, oh yeah, do you want me to ban you? If you keep bad-mouthing and everything, I will ban you.
It's like waking up.
Dude. Don't you want to know where problems are in your game so that you can fix them? So it's not PvP bias? Because yeah, in PvP and PvE of that game you could level up, but they have focused it on the PvP, which really sucks. I wish they would focus it on both. Just because I'm not really a PvP player as well. I don't really like facing other people. Just because either they have... Like, I like playing it if it is equal. But like the free WoW, I hated PvP in there in the end because there
like
were
up from a nightmare.
People who were using hacks, and like literally I had full, like, the best PvP gear you could get on my Panda, and yet no matter how much damage I done, I couldn't hurt them whatsoever. Like, I would hit them and they would, like, I would hit like 100,000, and in the Mr. Pandaria free server, yeah, I would go in that one and Like, there were people that were my level. I was hitting like 200,000 damage. 100 and... No, actually I was 120,000 damage. And yeah, they would handle that, and I would barely take off any health. And it was because they used to use hacks a lot in the free version. So I kind of gave up on it.
It's like waking up.
Where is this game? I love this game. Another free-to-play game that I like, and I'm wondering if Brick has played it, or if he likes it, or anything like that. If he even likes MMOs. Because I mean, there is flying PvP and all that as well, which is quite cool. It's got quite a bit of action and stuff like that in it, and it does take skill. In the game is the Star Wars Old Republic. I wonder if Brick has played that, because the Old Republic was really good. Oh, is really good. My girlfriend kicks my butt on it. I started before her, and she's a bounty hunter, whereas my one is a smuggler. And I think the reason why I love the smuggler is because his voice is done by one of my most favourite actors, just because I think he's quite funny, and I love watching his
Welcome to the battle. We need
TV
warriors
series
of your caliber for this threat. The Spectre has the power of God's vengeance to judge guilty souls.
Yeah.
But here he has lost all
Watching
mercy.
his
I fear
series
Circe's foul touch has turned the
is
Spectre completely
Castle.
mad. Bring peace to these
So
spirits.
I'm guessing if you've seen Castle, you know who I'm talking about. The smuggler's voice is done by Nathan Fillion.
Banish, the Reapers are creating
Oh my
more.
god, Wonder Woman
The Sentinels
speaks too
believe
much.
You can use the spectral cores of these raging spirits to banish them. Lightkeeper Lee can tell you what they need.
Yeah, so yeah.
Listen to hubris, mortal. It is the sound of dozens of mages
you to help
voices
trap
to cast spells, and then screaming as their lives are ended.
Whoa, that's a bit dark. Yeah, so Nathan Fillion does the voice for the smuggler, and it's so funny. I love hearing it. Or I'm pretty sure it's him anyway, or somebody definitely sounds like identical to him, or very close to him. I'm pretty sure it's him though. I will check this though. But yeah, my favourite is the smuggler, and I've made him a gunslinger. I will, if you follow me on Twitter, I've got it in the description. I will post some pictures of my Star Wars smuggler. He looks cool, honestly, he looks really cool. His name is Sigrun Merrick. And yeah, he just looks great. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. Good. Yeah. Something about old ones in the public chat. But yeah, so I quite like him, and it's cool because you get to choose what lines you want to use for missions and things, and it's quite funny, as well as you have a PvP mode, and the story in the game is just great. It honestly is so great. I love it. I love the story that they have chosen. Oh, I've already done them, damn it. I could have just killed them three. Oh well. So any magistrate I can kill. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so that's that one done. Okay, this is the one that I need. Oh crud. I think I just killed that one. Come on, accuser. Come on, accuser, beat it. Good. There we go. There doesn't seem to be very many accusers. But yeah, my girlfriend is a... I can't remember what race they are. I can't remember. I think it's a Togruta. I'm pretty sure Togruta is the ones with the tentacles and horns and things. Like, they look like tentacle things running down their shoulders and and have horns above, like it runs up into like 2 horns on their head. And they're quite colourful. They're like red. They're red and white horns and like blue skin. I'm pretty sure they're called Togruta. Is it? Or it might not be actually. Yeah. Togruta. What else is there? Hang on guys, I'll just check this up. I'm pretty sure it's the Togruta. Togruta Jedi Knight. Yes, it is Togruta. She is a Togruta bounty hunter, and honestly guys, she looks wicked as well. Like, and she is a power tech, I think it is. Power techs are the tank. You can be tank or damage. I'm a damage version of the of my bounty hunter. My bounty hunter is a power tech fire, whereas hers is a power tech, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called shield tech. And she is really powerful. Like, I think my highest is 62, which is my Sith Immortal, and which is a tank. He is the red version of... Oh wait, is he red? I think he is. Oh, wait, actually I think he is. He's an actual Sith. He is the race called Sith. A proper race. Not somebody who wants to be a Sith. He's an actual Sith. I'm pretty sure I made him a Sith. Yeah, he's an actual Sith. Not a Zabrak. But yeah, but yeah, so I have a Sith Immortal, he's 62, whereas her character is 67. And literally, I started before her. She ended up passing me. It's quite funny. Just because she never used to love Star Wars. She liked it enough to watch it, but not enough to really get into it until I introduced her to that game, to the Old Republic, and she was just like, oh my god. Like, she's seen all the movies, but she thought they were alright. But then once she saw that, she was like, oh my god, I have to try it, because she loves sci-fi. And so she tried it, and she loved it, and she still does. And her favourite little minion that's with her, because you get like little sidekicks. Oh, my smuggler is a Wookiee. Oh, my smuggler is a Wookiee. So. Oh, where is he? Where's the angry? There we go. Oh, there's another accuser. Come on, hurry up, good. Okay.
No matter how many of these spirits we banish, the Reapers are creating more. The Sentinels believe we can use the spectral cores of these raging spirits to banish them.
Okay, let's run.
Lightkeeper Lee can tell you what they need.
As long as you have a shield on, you can sprint.
Now is the true test of the Sentinels' plan. The Reapers were created by the Spectre to raise up souls to judge the living, and they must be destroyed.
Yeah,
but to do so, you must come halfway to soul death yourself. Do not let death defeat you.
What are they called?
See Lightkeeper Chandi Gupta and end this misguided punishment.
Oh, damn it, I can't remember the name. That's what they're called. The that's right, yeah. The Jawa.
The sentinels at the edge
she has a Jawa. That's those little sand guys with the hoods, and they're like the size of a Ewok. They're like the size of an Ewok, and
close your eyes.
Yeah, she has one of them as her.
An enormous winged yellow beast rises up before you
as her friend,
and cows
so
to
that's
a
really cool.
Voice.
Ooh, here we go. Come on, Reaper. Go away, vengeful spirit. Oh crud! That's a judge. That's the judge. No, please, 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 please. Don't come close. Die, you little prick. Please. Yay. Doesn't look like it's coming this way.
I hope the heroes kicked your
Yeah, so yeah, she has a Jawa. That was what they were called. Yeah, sorry guys, I couldn't remember for the life of me, and then it just popped into my head. So yeah, Jawa. The Jawa are... That's what one of her friends is, and it's her favourite. Or at least one of her favourites. Her other one is this female, I think she's a Zabrak. They, if you don't know what a Zabrak is, they are the kind of tannish coloured people with like kind of rounded markings on their face and spikes all over the top of their head. So yeah. Okay, that's done. Now I just need to get a whole heap of... I hate the vengeful spirits. Yay. I think I just got 2. Oh, crud. Didn't realise the judge was that close.
You got to stop them!
Crud. He's coming back.
I hope they hear.
So yeah.
Your power has no hope.
Please, you've got to help.
Here we go. Help out that guy. I just got 3. Nice.
Your power has no hope. Work on me, mortal.
Run for your lives! Run! Run!
Go away, you little annoying pest. Yeah. I think that's what my smuggler is. My smuggler is a Zabrak. But yeah, that's her other one. I'm pretty sure her other ally is a Zabrak. Oh nice, I got another 3.
Help!
Nice, I just need 1 more. So yeah. It's a great game. You have a lot of PvP story. It is a free-to-play game. If you do buy, you can like just buy extra missions like this one. You don't actually have to be a member.
Plan. The Reapers were created by the Spectre to raise up souls to judge the living, and they must be destroyed. But to do so, you must come halfway to...
As well as...
Now you must do the impossible.
The only thing
Return
that
the
you
spirit
need a
of God's
membership
vengeance
for
to
is
his
like
link
if
with
you're
humanity.
hard out into
Green Lantern and
PvP.
Green Arrow will join you to face him in the Metropolis courthouse he has taken for his own. Perhaps they can appeal to the Spectre's memories.
Wonder
Or,
Woman, you
failing
speak
that,
way too much.
help you bring him down.
Or you could just shut up. I mean, I am being a hypocrite because I'm talking quite a bit, but like the PvP in the Old Republic of Star Wars, the online game, is quite cool. It is really quite cool. You have the...
Please help me. My husband and I were called to jury duty, but we got separated.
You
I can't leave
bastards.
without him. I know he's in there somewhere.
Okay. Is you have standard PvP where you can just fight each other. You can face each other and hit each other and things like that. Basically standard PvP. As well as I think there's one where you collect your spots, and then on the next one up from that is you can also fly around in your own spaceship.
Do not expect to
and
see
fight them.
mortal.
As well as
There
in
is none
PvE,
left.
you can do all your missions, and there are special ones when you are on your own spaceship. Yes, I said it, your own spaceship. And you can collect special tokens in there to upgrade your ship's weaponry and things like that. And those missions, you're sure you can't really control where your ship goes. It's set on a path, whereas the PvP is more like Battlefront 2. Like it constantly goes forward on its own, but you get to change which directions and things like that through moving the mouse and spinning around and things like that. So yeah, you can dodge. So yeah, it's quite cool. It's quite a good one to do. Quite a good form of PvP. I've only ever done it once and I loved it. And I'm not a PvP player. And the cool thing was, you can dodge. Not like in WoW, where when you go in WoW, it's judged by your stats, because then anybody who's got better gear defeats you. Whereas in Star Wars, when it comes to the ships, it comes down to skill, as well as the same with PvP. And the cool thing is, one of my favorites, I made a Imperial character, Imperial agent, and I made him a sniper. And oh my god, in PvP, if I hide up top and I do my most powerful shot, I can normally like almost kill them in one hit. Or sometimes I can actually kill them in one hit. So it's really cool, because all you do is you can actually hide behind cover. So I'd go up behind cover and nobody could see me, and then while they're too busy fighting the others, if there's another one coming up near them, I would do my most powerful sniping shot and shoot them. The only thing is, you can dodge it if you roll, but the thing is like 90% of the time they couldn't dodge it, which made it so much better, because then that way I could use my stealth tactics and hunt them down that way. Whereas most other games like WoW, I mean, you have the hunter where you can go invisible, but like as soon as you went to go and attack, you come out as stealth. That was the last time I ever played it. I don't know if they have updated it now. But like, they have classes that are overpowered compared to others in the games.
Thank you. And I thought jury duty.
Whereas Star Wars, pretty much everyone is strong. It's just how you use your character. Whereas in WoW, it was like, when it came to melee, you may as well not do PvP unless you were a rogue, a shaman, or I think it was a Death Knight or Paladin, something like that. And because the shaman had their Wind Fury crits, and honestly, if they'd done a Wind Fury crit, it was huge, because their the Wind Fury would do damage to 100% of their power. So let's say you could hit a 200 crit with your weapon. Oh no, actually no, it was 100% of the weapon. So if you could hit a 200k crit, let's say you could hit a 200k crit.
Mortal, I warn you.
If Wind Fury hit off, it would be another 3 hits of your power, so it would be like 100k, 3 extra 100ks. So, or let's say, I think when I was playing it last, I hit a 100k on a 80k crit with my standard hit, and the other 3 hits done like, I think it was like 50k. Yeah, it was 50k, so that's 150,000 just from the Wind Fury. And then the 80, 230,000, that was enough to one-hit KO anyone. And, I mean, yeah, sure. I loved it. Shamans are my favourite character in WoW. But they made it where it was one-sided. I mean, they always do that, depending on the game. Like, they used to have, Shadow Priests used to be so overpowered nobody could beat them. Like, I had a Shadow Priest, Worgen, back when Lich King first came out, and I reached level 70 in a day. In one day.
I'm glad you're here.
It was crazy.
The Spectre's in the next room, and the craziness is hitting the fan.
Oh, actually no, it wasn't even a day. I think it was only a few hours.
Without it, you get...
And,
well,
I think it was 6 hours when I typed in played.
Prepare yourself and let me know when you're ready
and
to
they were
move.
so overpowered, I went in PvP and I killed off 5 people on my own, just dotted every single one, and then went into my dispersion form, turning me into a little ball, which lowers damage by 90%.
That's the way to do it.
And yeah, I took all the damage while my dots killed them all off.
Yeah, this
but
is not right.
Now they've weakened them
forcibly
a little bit, and then you have the overpowered shamans and things like that. That's the only reason why I don't really like WoW. Just because they did do like favourites per what do you call it? Per expansion. But oh well.
Compassion. Without it, how can one judge?
So
wisdom. Without it, the innocent would be found guilty.
But yeah, I've played a lot of MMOs, and out of all of them, my favourites are the Star Wars game and Age of Reckoning when it was out.
That's the way to do it.
Pride. To find satisfaction in a just sentence, one must be certain of their judgment.
Oh, by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, there is a link in the description below. If you go and retweet that, I will give you a shout out at the end of this. But I mean, that's only if you want to. Obviously, you don't have to.
Punks.
It's your decision. But thank you so much for coming and watching. I love seeing that people are watching my videos. It's cool because it shows that I must be doing something reasonably okay for you to even be willing to watch.
Without understanding, it is merely an excuse for the weak to escape judgment.
So thank you so much for coming and watching. This means a lot to me because
these foolish emotions, sins and transactions my judgment for everyday people. The Spectre's work is never done.
Thank you so much for the like. That's awesome. Thank you. Wow. That means a lot to me. It really does.
Without my humanity, I am lost.
By the way, if you
have a human host.
If you are chatting in the live chat, I apologize if I cannot see it.
Line them up.
Beware Green Lantern's light.
Meet acupuncture, Green Arrow style.
That'll show him.
Also, if you want, if you like any not PvP, sorry, if you like any MMO RPGs, should post them in the comments below when this becomes a video, and I'll check them out. I'll have a look, see what games you all seem to like and things like that.
Sorry, Ollie, you already judge people enough.
I mean, I know there will be a few people who like WoW, but yeah, I'm not one of them anymore. I'm not a fan of Blizzard anymore, just because of what they did to me.
You will be my human host
which I said earlier in the video. Yeah, I said earlier in the video why what they did. So yeah.
Eclipso shall not deprive me of my humanity. The time for his judgment is coming, and my vengeance will be both just and terrible.
That's the way to do it.
The Spectre has escaped me. I must find another way. This is not over.
Okay. That's done. Next.
The darkness cannot be defeated.
You yourself forever.
Now you must do the impossible. Return the spirit of God's vengeance to his link with humanity. Green Lantern and Green Arrow will join you to face...
I am the Spectre, the instrument of divine vengeance. For evil must be punished. And yet, without mercy, there is no redemption. And without humanity, no justice. Thus I must have a human link. Without this guide, I am lost In shadow, eclipsed. My enemies fear my power, and know this is my only weakness. But in it, there is also strength. For vengeance is eternal, and it must be served.
Okay.
The Spectre has been rejoined to humanity, so he may properly fulfill his role as an agent of divine judgment.
Blowing up somebody.
We deprived Circe of a valuable weapon today in the battle for magical power.
Step points.
My thanks.
Let's increase the magnitude. Okay, time for the final mission. I love speed, super speed. The only stupid thing that I really do not like with this game is that they made acrobatics the quickest, and they said it was a bug, or it's not meant to happen, yet it does. I think they actually purposely done it because, I mean, the most popular DC superheroes are Superman and Batman, and well, Batman is number one. Batman is the number one most popular. I think that's why they've made acrobatics so quick. Because yeah, acrobatics demolishes super speed and flight, which is really ridiculous. I mean, inside, super speed demolishes, but when it comes to going for a race across the city, acrobatics demolishes everyone.
I call upon you now as a champion of magic against tyranny. Brainiac has invaded the magical realms. Once one realm falls, the others will surely follow. I need a warrior who can withstand Brainiac against all odds, and I have chosen you. Accept and meet Dr. Fate in the Watchtower to begin our attack.
Okay, just get rid of everything.
Need any merchandise to help with your everyday battle for freedom, truth, and justice?
Repair everything. Okay, nice. Better belt. Okay, go to my artifact. There we go. Increase my power a bit more. Now I need to go to Watchtower. So once I finish this mission, this will probably be the last episode I do.
Brainiac is attacking magical realms to reprogram their very essence.
Unless, of course, more people want to see
these
more.
lands. The only entry to Limbo left is at the CAO Dam in historic Metropolis. Go! I will meet you there.
Yeah, so the...
May the gods give you strength. Dr. Fate's wisdom will guide you through Limbo. It is a realm where the forgotten wait for their freedom. At least now you can free them from Brainiac. Strike a blow for us all, and free the magical realms.
Yeah, so... yeah, this will be the last episode I will do unless others want to see more. But this is the final mission for Magic. This is the finale for this. Later on, if you guys want to see like if you end up wanting to see more of this, you go to I will go to like raids and things like that, and I will do videos of that if you like. If you don't want to, that's fine. It's just, yeah, this is going to be the final unless people want to see more. The only thing is I will say after this part, doing tier 1 missions, it's repetitive because it is basically all the story missions, just higher. So yeah. And hello. Just noticed another person came to watch. Thank you so much for coming and checking out my live stream. This is the only thing I do not like about the magic mission. You have to travel all this way. You have to run across. Ooh, I have to be careful here. Because those guys are a bunch of 86s. You have to travel all the way across Metropolis to get to the CAO dam. And if I were acrobatics, this would be so much easier. I would be there by now. That's how much quicker they have made acrobatics. Sorry guys, occasionally I keep getting lag spikes, but I don't see it on my stream, so that's good. At least you don't get to see the lag spikes, but I do. Bam. Okay, we are almost there, guys. Almost there. Or girls. I don't know. Because I don't know if you're male or female, just because haven't seen any comments come up. So yeah. I apologize if you're a male, and I apologize if you're a female. I apologize for either. Okay. I hate it when it does this. You can't get in to the mission, so you have to run away, turn around, and go back. There we go. Okay, let's enter Limbo. Dr. Fate.
Good, you are here. Brainiac's forces are carving wormholes into the magic realms. If we destroy the wormholes quickly, we seal off their reinforcements.
Okie doke.
Blood Priest Chronicle. The clawing shade is drawn to the warp of blood.
Limbo travel sequence succeeded. Initiate interdimensional security sequence. Dimensional barrier structure penetrated. Begin digitization. Systems damaged.
Oh, come on, Fate. Stop putting him in a shield, because when you put him in a box, he ends up defended.
I fear Brainiac's influence has affected this plane. I cannot enter physically, but I will accompany you in my astral form and offer what advice I can.
That blue is so vibrant. Okay. Yes, let's just go to sleep.
Resistant entity detected. Terminate. Damage detected. Energy sources. Repairs initiated.
Okay. There we go.
Translocating Brainiac workers for bottling of magic realm.
Blood Priest Chronicle. I have always liked picking the wings off fluttering glooms.
Okay, that's brutal. Tearing their wings off. I'm getting lag. That's weird.
Attack. Initiate biological entity. Terminate. Terminate. Repairs initiated.
Okay.
Switching weapons. Damage detected.
Let's that one go.
Stand up, my friend. You're defenseless.
Systems entering limbo dimension. Begin refactoring for Brainiac digitization. Repairs initiated.
Okay, that's that one done.
Presence of magic-based life forms not required. Fold, spindle, mutilate.
Nice.
Terminate biological entity. Terminate. Terminate.
Okay, so just over here is the blue.
I'm Jack Ryder, and you are wrong. You think heroes and villains don't hang out? You think they don't call a truce over a brewski and swamp war stories? Well, friend, let me tell you about the Oblivion Bar, where magical mooks hang out sipping Eye of Newton tongue of bat. Don't believe me? Think it can't be real? Well, friend, then you are wrong.
Hi. Thank you, another person, for coming and watching. Okay, so I've got that blue. This way. Here's another green. Doo-doo.
Blood Priest Chronicle. Skittering dusks are rather difficult to catch. What with nasty snapping beaks. Both of them.
There we go. Blue right here.
This is Vicky Vale with JLA Watch. Fans of the Justice League know that other realms are linked to our own as sources of power. One of these is the Shadowlands, source of Obsidian's power, a mysterious land of darkness not yet fully explored. Its powers are yet to be understood, even by the magic users who dare its dark thresholds.
You trespass on this realm and must be destroyed.
Watch yourself. Those blows are meant to crush you utterly.
Oh no. They're meant to crush me utterly, okay.
You must keep your distance from his attacks.
Why? Okay.
Brainiac is moving too quickly for us, closing the doors to the magic realms behind him one by one. Our best hope is the Oblivion Bar. Since it exists outside of normal time and space, the portals there may have
Okay. Wow, 4 people. Hi everyone.
Brainiac has moved on to the Shadowlands, land of living dark.
Time for
Dr.
the
Fate will show
Oblivion
you the
Dar.
way, but with Brainiac's power growing, you must go on alone. I will call upon the gods and meet you there. We will fight this monster together.
Come on. There we go. Also, before I said, if you like any MMOs, leave them in the comments below. As well as if you have a favourite superhero of all time, whether it be DC or Marvel, you can leave that in the comments below as well. And for those of you that have just
We must hurry.
arrived,
Brainiac's presence in Shadowlands is the nexus of his invasion. I will lead you to the portal.
those of you who have just arrived, if you look in the description, it will have a link to my Twitter. If you go into Twitter, there is a tweet linking this video.
I am sorry. Brainiac's interference is too great. I can accompany you no longer, even in astral form. Go, champion of truth. Fight for us all.
If you go and retweet that tweet that links this video, I will give you a shout out. So if you have enough time at the moment to do that, because I still have to finish this mission.
Attempting capture of systematic-based anomaly number 3. Systems damaged. Repairs initiated.
So yeah. Okay. There was a sound back here. I can hear it. Ah, here it is.
Blood Priest Chronicle.
Magic anomaly data collection halted.
Will slip right
Priority
through
1.
your finger.
Defeat biological entity. Presence of magic-based life form not required. Fold, spindle, mutilate.
Okay.
Damage detected. Target.
Let's finish this up.
Weapons activated. Damage detected.
Okay.
Attempting capture of mobile magic-based anomaly number 3 initiated. Magic anomaly data collection halted. Priority 1. Defeat biological entity. Systems damaged.
Okay. I always get these. Always. Just because
Priest Chronicle.
they give you
The
special
heart
items.
of the tenebrous shadow is
Some of
like
them.
the pulsing mist of a slow dawn.
This is Lois Lane for Daily Planet Live. The first results of Brainiac's attacks on the magical realms were seen here in Metropolis, where Madame Xanadu's magic shop is closing its doors until the crisis has passed. According to the chain owner, Madame Xanadu,
I think that
the
was the
magical
one that ran
artifacts
away.
were seen weeping and crying out in pain, creating a negative atmosphere for customers and shop staff alike.
Yeah, I think that was the one that ran away from us.
Repairs initiated. Damage detected.
Also, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button if you like this.
Damage detected.
As well as the bell. If you hit the bell, you will be notified when I do other videos. Ooh. This is a close-up. Okay.
My magician, my warrior, I leave this message for you. We cannot let this thing of wires and metal, this brainiac, destroy all magic. These realms belong under my rule. That fool Wonder Woman thinks truth will prevail. But there is no truth. Only force. Show Brainiac our might, and let magic reign.
Cersei will never learn. Cersei will never learn.
Terminate biological entity. Terminate. Terminate. Attempting capture of mobile magic-based anomaly number 3. Presence of magic-based life form not required. Fold, spindle, mutilate.
Wow. These guys are super violent. I mean, really want to mutilate me? Okay, there should be a greenie. I think this should be the last one. And there should be a final blue.
What is this? The Shadow Keeper. Created by the realm itself in response to Brainiac's incursion. But he has taken control of it.
Then we have no choice. We must put our differences aside and stop his advance for the greater good.
For the greater
good. Okay. Ah, there it is.
This is Wonder Woman. If you find this orb, take courage. Brainiac has attacked the magical dimensions, but he will fail. Magic is not about logic or order, but something far deeper that Brainiac will never understand. That is our strength. Use it. Free magic from Brainiac's tyranny, and may the truth prevail.
Damage detected. Repairs initiated. Systems damage. Systems damage.
Wow. That was a lot.
Damage detected. Repairs initiated.
Personally, I find this game's controls better on PS4 than PC, just because playing it
there
on
is no choice.
computer, you have to be able to push the numbers and still move around, whereas at least with this I've got my thumb to move around, and then I've got like L2 to do the first 4 moves, and then R2 to do the second 4 while I still move around. Whereas it's harder to do on PC unless of course you use a controller. I'm pretty sure you can link a controller with the PC version. May this alliance
be the first of many more. Victory is ours.
The realm of magic is safe from Brainiac. Now, on to other matters. Like your destruction, Wonder Woman.
Oh my
Curse
god,
your sudden but
Cersei.
inevitable betrayal.
Really, Cersei? Why don't you learn?
Silly little wretch. I will make you suffer.
I know which one is you, Cersei. I know which one is the real one. I am not stupid.
This isn't over, mortal! You will rue the day you angered me. I know your name, I know your face, and I know your days are numbered!
Nah. Nah, they're not. Kiss my butt. Okay. Wonder Woman, you gonna break out?
You are a warrior I am proud to have at my side. I will open a portal home for you and restore this realm.
And here we go.
I am called Wonder Woman. I am a princess of Themyscira, my island home. A warrior for peace. A champion of the gods. And now, one of an army. Each soldier dedicated to ending tyranny and bringing freedom and peace to this world. I am honored to fight beside them and call them friend. War brings out the best and worst in us all. Here is to our victory, and to truth and freedom for all.
Okay, so yeah, if you go on the link and go to my Twitter, there should be a link to this video. If you go and retweet that, I will give you a shout out. You still have time. I've still got to go
I had a feeling the moment
back
you
to
first trashed that
Watchtower
Brainiac
and
ship
join
that you'd be a power
the
for good. The Justice League wants to say thanks. In fact, your
Justice
mentor
League.
wants to thank you personally. Don't wait. Report to the Hall of Justice in the Watchtower now.
So you still have time, if you want. Okay. My little girl Panda, my pup, she's panting behind me because she has been outside in the hot sun.
You have shown over and over your courage and skill in combat. Without you, the magical realms would be at Brainiac's mercy, and I would be Circe's slave. You are truly a warrior I am proud to call friend. Welcome to the Justice League.
I am honored, Wonder Woman. Thank you very much.
I had a feeling the moment you first trashed that Brainiac ship that you'd be a power for good.
Really?
The Justice League wants to say
There we go.
thanks. In fact, your mentor wants to
Leveled
thank
up.
you personally. Don't wait. Report to the Hall of Justice in the Watchtower now.
So we pop that there. And my little girl is behind me going mental. Okay, let's go back to items. I don't bother with these, seeing as how I'm not a member. I can't get any more than 2,000, which really sucks. Okay, so let's check out these styles. Yep. Oh. These are better than mine. equip that. 100 styles. There we go, and I have the full new Genesis. Nice. Okay, now I've done all of that. Okay, so I'm going to end it after this part. This is the one thing I know I have to do. This is the magic one. So
Oracle here. That holo token shows the emblem of the magic wing.
Need some new gear to help you out?
Magic users connect to the mystical forces of the universe. These heroes are mentored by Wonder Woman and work with the Sentinels of Magic.
okay. So now we use that and use that. There we go. Now we are cooperative.
Ready to get back to the good fight?
This.
Need some new gear to help you out?
That. Let's sell everything else, actually, to get more space in our bag. Okay. Let's get that, that. I think that's all of it. Okay. I wonder what this is going to look like with our colours and the way we are standing. Plus I've never seen it on a Spark before. That if you have never played this game, a Spark is the body type. I'm a Spark. Okay, so oh, that looks funny. Looks funny already. Okay. Shoulders. Oh god. Gloves. Waist. Okay. Feet. Chest. Legs. And back. That doesn't look too bad. But let's change. Is it that? No. Let's leave that one white. Let's change this one to black. And let's change that one to yellow. Okay. And let's get rid of the aura so that it's more visible. So there we go. There we are with the first, well, the iconic magic gear. This is like one of the first. This is the first iconic magic gear. Specifically for people who are honoured with or cooperative with magic. Oh well, so I guess this is the final ever episode of this guy. This will be the final episode until maybe later on when I show a bit more of him. So If you like this video, drop a like, which I know you already have, there is a like there, but anybody else, if you like this, drop a like. If you're not subscribed already and you want to be, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. It will keep you notified whenever I do a new video. As well as, if you look in the description below, there will be a link to my Twitter. Yeah, there will be a link to my Twitter account, and I keep you up to date with things on there, as well as just occasional tweets of what I'm doing throughout the day. Sometimes inspirational quotes and things like that. As well as I retweet Typical Gamer and Samara's tweets and things like that, and other gamers who, like Brickprince, who supports my channel. I retweet his stuff as well, so yeah. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. I will go check Twitter now to see if there is a see if anybody's retweeted. So let's see. Okay, no, there's 0 retweets, so I will see you in the next one, and I will be doing possibly another live stream tonight. Yesterday I didn't do another one just because I was just too tired, but I will do one tonight because it's a beautiful day, so I will vlog today. But until next time, I'll see you later, and remember, keep living happy. Laters.